Well, if you're here, you fell for the clickbait. I am just installing a backup camera for my kid's mom on her car. She said she needed a drill bit, and then it turns out she really just wanted me to install the whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out. There's some instructions with it, and I'll try to do like a short walkthrough in case anybody's never installed one of these. It looks like she's already got something though. But yeah, I'm gonna figure this out real quick, go through the instructions, and then start working on it. Bosscam K7. It is a wireless backup camera kit. I don't know where she got it from, but I assume maybe Walmart or something. First step's really easy. You just figure out where you want to mount this, and it's gonna go behind one of these bolts up like that or something. So I'm gonna figure out where we're gonna mount it, and then go from there. The hard part will be the wiring, obviously. Okay, so I drilled a hole here. Normally you wouldn't have to drill a hole for the mounting. You can mount it on the left or the right, but I figured right in the center would be better. So I drilled a hole for that, and then you have to drill a hole for this wire that comes out of it to go into the interior. So I'm gonna drill a hole probably about right there. First, I'm gonna hold this up right here so you can see it. I'm gonna mark here to the left and below the license plate line. See, it's dirty. So that way when the plate is up, you won't see any of the mounting. You should not see any of the mounting equipment, so it looks better. Okay, so I went and let me pull this down. Got this drilled, mounted, pulled the wire through. I had to pull the plastics back a little bit. It's not too hard, just pry it out and pull it nice and soft. So this is the wire that comes from the camera, and it plugs right into this. They call this the power bank here. So it plugs right into the power bank, very easy. This is the antenna, the black piece sticking out for wireless. We have the power and the ground wire here, and it uses this really cool splice thing. They're pretty simple. You put one wire in for the ground, like that, and you make sure it's going through the center. You want it to come through. You want it to come through because when you push this metal piece down, that's what's making the connection with the other wire. So you're gonna actually open this up and wrap it around here. This is the reverse light. If you look up here, you can see the reverse. It's pretty simple to tell. That's probably where it's going to. If you want to be sure, you can cut the wire a little bit and use a multimeter and test for voltage when you put it in reverse. Green and white is probably power, and then black is probably ground. I'm like 90% sure of that. Some cars use different coloring schemes, but I'm gonna go ahead and clamp it. You're gonna open this up, wrap it around there, and then you're gonna push the other wire in there. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. This one activated itself, so it's kind of messed up. I'm trying to make it work. If not, I can use a different tap. So I'm gonna slip it over. I'll do the power wire first. All right, so you can see I have it in that first piece there. And then you wanna take the 12 volt, because this is the white, which I think is the power. You're gonna slip that in there until it's sticking out the other side. And then you push this piece down to make the connection. Make sure at this point that all your wires are where you want them to be and they're not looping around anything. Because when I go to connect this, I'm not gonna be able to disconnect them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. I feel confident. Make that connection. I'm gonna have to go get a crimper for it, or just some dikes, not dikes, but pliers, needle nose to grip that, but that's good for now. All right, so we're pretty much done. I tapped them with these little cheap taps they have. They're not too bad. Not the best connections. You could have issues later if you hit a bump or vibrations or something. I would suggest to use the ones where you'll cut the wire and crimp them or splice them together if you're pretty talented. It's not too hard to splice, honestly. But I ran it through, so that's ready. This piece is ready. I'm gonna stuff it behind this here so it doesn't make noise once it's done, but I don't want to put it away yet because I want to make sure that it's getting power and everything. So what I did is I plug this in. This is the power cord for the camera, and then it plugs into the camera real easy. And here's the monitor. She's gonna mount it wherever she wants, but I just have it like this. When she gets back, I can get her keys, put it in reverse, and make sure it works before I finalize everything. But yeah, that's it. We installed a camera in my ex-wife's car. Probably not what you thought it was. Clickbait. Hey. All right, so we finished. Here it is. She's gonna get a frame holder for it, so it'll look better, but it looks pretty good. It fits there pretty nice. It doesn't look too out of place. It doesn't, you know, look super aftermarket. I know these cameras, when they first came out, they looked really ugly. Like you could just, they just stuck out like a sore thumb. But here it is behind it. Can't see anything. It's all tucked away. It taps in right there where the reverse light is. This one actually has one there and there. I thought we were gonna have issues, but luckily I was able to tap in there. Those taps work out for now. I told her if it goes out to let me know from the vibrations, and I will use better taps or solder it. Here's, she mounted up right here, suction cup, very easy. Looks nice. I routed it down through here, came under there. You can't tell much at all. You can see the wire coming in here to the box where the power is. I put it in reverse for you. So reverse, boom, light comes up, looks good. There's no kids back there, so I'm gonna reverse real quick. Oh, she shut the door for me. So reverse, and let's see. So you can see a little delay in the picture, but not much. You can see the bumper there. Oh, see, I put it. So I'm gonna put it in park, or say put reverse. Boop. Boom, comes on. It probably has a 2-second delay, so let's try that again. Park, cuts out, so reverse. 1, 2. Yep, at a 2-second delay. So in case that's important to you guys, that's the delay on it. But we'll come back here, and got about 6 inches of space, and I wasn't even all the way touching yet. So pretty decent quality. She says about 140 bucks from Walmart, from Amazon. I don't have the box still anymore, I lost it, but I showed you the picture earlier. So I'd actually highly recommend it. It's pretty good. I'll let you guys know in the comments if the power ever goes out with those crimps that it comes with. They're cheap crimps, they usually work pretty good, but you never know with the vibration and stuff, slamming the gate, you know, especially because this one has a gate. If it was like a regular car where the license plate's down here, you wouldn't have an issue with slamming the hatch where it could come undone. So that's probably the only other thing. Other than that, really good quality, easy to install. You do have to have a DC plug for it, and it connected the wireless from this to that. Pretty simple. Hakun, did you have fun? Oh, now it's not letting me get this out. There we go. All right, so you have to have one of these. Most cars have them, so no biggie. Oh, but that's cool. It even has a USB there, so that's pretty good to know too. You can still use your power outlet, so I'll let her know. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is installing a camera on your ex-wife's car. Probably not what you thought the video would be. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, see you next Tuesday.